Hello, everyone. Here we are on Friday, and yes, it's TGIF markets. Thank goodness it's Friday. I always look forward to Friday because tomorrow is Saturday and the next day is Sunday, and we have 2 days away from the trading. So, TGIF, wherever you are in the world, thank goodness it's Friday. I hope you're having a good session of trading. The U.S. stock market just opened just now. No, about 30 minutes ago. 30 minutes ago, Wall Street opened. They rang the bell. 2 hours ago, forex opened for trading in the U.S., and it's all systems go until the end of today's U.S. session, and then we start another weekend. So I don't really know how to describe the trading this week. It's been a real roller coaster. I don't know any other word to describe it but roller coaster. Uh, it, it's the only way you can describe it. Let's just go over to the charts. Let me right into gold. And here we go. There's gold on the chart. Yeah, I mean, just look at this. This is a 4 hour chart we're looking at here. This is yesterday, big move up and big move down. This is the day before yesterday, a big move down after a big move up, after a big move down, after a big move up, after a big move down. It's just a never ending roller coaster. I mean, it really is a roller coaster. I don't know what else to say about it. In fact, if we look at, let's go to well, we can even go to the 5 minute chart. I don't know what this nonsense is here. What are you supposed to do with this? There's no clear direction. Now we do have in the last 20 minutes, just the last 20 minutes, now we're very bearish. Now trading at 32.72. So this is the low for the day. But looking at the charts all day long, and this is all we saw here, was nothing but sideways. This is the London session all day long, nothing going on. Then the news came out, and there was some kind of manipulation here in the news. This is a 5 minute chart. In fact, we can look at the 15 minute chart and see what's going on there. Yeah, okay. Nothing going on here. This was earlier in the day. It dropped down and then went sideways for the rest of the day. And now we're getting this big drop. After a kind of, it looked like it was going to go up, and now it's going back down. So we'll go over to our 4 hour chart. No, we'll go to the 1 hour. Yeah, okay. And what we're looking at here really is, if you look at the long term, gold is bullish on the day chart and neutral on the 4 hour chart. But it looks like this might change, because it's just kind of hanging on by a thread to be showing bullish on the day chart. So it depends on how it will close with the US session. If we close much lower than this, I think we might be neutral on the day chart and possibly bearish on the H4 chart. We just have to see how it unfolds today. But there's no telling with gold, is there? I mean, yesterday, boom. Today, big drop. So this is just the way it is, guys. It is what it is. And I just recommend you don't try and hold your gold trades for very long. Be a day trader. Get in and take what the market will give you and get out. That's just the way it is. That's what we have to do. If you buy here and gold is going up and you hold it to the next day, you've almost lost everything. So it's just day trading. That's all this is about. It's just day trading. That's all you can do. Now, I'm not taking any trade in the U.S. session. I had a good trade earlier in the Asia Pacific session, a nice little short trade. But today I'm not going to chase these candles. Okay, big candle move up, you think it's bullish, and then a big candle down. This is a bearish engulfing candle. So we could be seeing lower prices. If you're going to sell, if you want to go short, maybe you already did. Our next support level is 32.65. 32.65. All right, that's this yellow line here. 240. Yesterday we got down because of the news. We got down to 32.45. All right, so if we break below this 32.65, then it might go down to 32.45. Let me just put a yellow line in there where that is, and we'll clear that up real quick. That would be the next support level, 32.45. If you're going to go short. But now this candle here is starting to come back up. It's on the 1 hour chart. And this candle has been moving for 5 minutes. All right, so it looks like it might, this bearish run might be over. Who knows? So much up and down today. I don't trust any kind of trade in the rest of the session today. You know, TGIF, it's Friday. Let's just, for me anyway, it's enough. We'll relax on Saturday and Sunday and come back, and it's a new week next week. So let's look at the DXY right quick before I close out. And you remember we had this big drop yesterday after the big gap up initially with the news, and then everybody got over the news and it dropped really hard. And then it went sideways for a little bit, tried to recover. It's trying to recover today a little bit, but you know, remember what I keep saying, look at the big picture. And Nongdu Prime, hello, thank you for tuning in and watching. Don't forget to like and share. Remember what I keep telling you is look at the big picture on the US dollar. It's declining since the beginning of the year, and it's going to keep declining. Don't be faked out with these little retracements that we're getting. Okay, the dollar is going to go lower. We zoomed out on this yesterday. I showed you the beginning of the year. The dollar just keeps declining, declining, declining. So that means gold should be going up, up, up. But gold is in a world of its own, eh? You know, it really is in a world of its own. See what's happening here. Now it's going back up. Look at that. Let's go to the 5-minute chart right quick and see what's going on here with a 5-minute chart. Yep. Okay, it reached that low there of 32.71. And that's a big pin bar on the 5-minute chart. And now starting to head back up. So we got this big move up, big move down. And now what? We're going to get a big move up. Oh boy, if this is a roller coaster, you'd be throwing up over the side. You know, it's really would be making you dizzy. So, you know, it is what it is, guys. I'm not going to give you any buy limit or sell limit. I'm not going to tell you to take a trade short or long, because this is just, this is craziness. All of this just up and down. And of course, it also indicates how much uncertainty there is in the markets. Go back to the 1-hour chart. And maybe this is going to continue back up to our resistance, which is 32.97. I think the market would like to stay around the 3,300 area. It stayed around there all day today. It's just that we had this big drop just in the last hour, but it looks like it wants to come back up to that 3,300 level. It's a very strong psychological number, 3,300. So to keep dropping and close below that would be a little bit unusual. It's stayed above that all week long, even though it did drop down yesterday. It came back and closed above. All right, so you see it likes staying above that 3,300 zone. It keeps doing that. And it looks like it's going to come back up now. So I hope you were not chasing this red candle and going short. And if you were, I hope you had a stop loss. Stop loss is a game changer. That will keep you from blowing up your account. Be willing to accept that you will lose some trades sometimes, and just accept those losses as small broker fees. Always use the stop loss. Whether you buy or sell, always use a stop loss. Let's look at Bitcoin right quick. And Bitcoin is staying around 105. So I have a buy limit at 105. I hope you got in earlier today, hit 105. And then it went up a little bit, came back down, hit 105 again. So if you were able to get in at around 105, then this is likely to go up over the weekend. We don't know for sure, but it's likely to, because this is a good support area for Bitcoin now. 105. It was around here a couple of weeks ago, got up to 112, and then it stayed between 110 and 105. So we should be heading for higher prices. It's just consolidating, setting up a new structure here, getting ready to launch into higher prices. Let's go back to gold, and it's not doing anything. Just staying right there, but we're only like 10 minutes into the hour. So still a long way to go before the U.S. session closes. But now let's I got a buy limit over there. Let's just ignore that. I don't know where that came from. Oh, that's on a different chart. Here we go. This is the chart I'm showing you. And this is the support level where we looked like we were going to head down there, but now it looks like we're going back up to that resistance zone of 32.97. So for me, no trade during this US session, TGIF. Thank goodness it's Friday. And yes, I keep saying that because I really love Fridays. Okay. Um, yeah, there we go. Thank goodness it's Friday markets. So wherever you are in the world, I hope you have a good session of trading. If you're continuing to trade in the US session, just be cautious. Trade small, don't be greedy, don't overtrade. Protect your capital. Most important that you use good risk management. So hope you have a good weekend wherever you are, whatever you do. And I will see you again on Monday at the same time, same place.